So why must you continue to do stupid things, AMC? Like, every time I think you're gonna do something smart, you just go in the opposite direction. And this is another example of just, what are you thinking? And that is that AMC was reportedly testing out raising ticket prices for The Batman, not for other movies, just for The Batman, for prime showings for its opening weekend. And they're citing this as testing a new pricing system of like, in more in-demand movies for opening weekend will be charged more than other ones. Here's where I'm conflicted. If it meant lower ticket prices for other movies, maybe not a bad idea. If you pay $1 or $2 more for prime, like opening weekend, The Batman, but you take $1 or $2 off of, what was the other Colin Farrell movie that came out this past weekend? He had one. Yeah, but like, or like Licorice Pizza that just came out, or Belfast.
Yeah.
If people want to go see that in theaters, if those tickets were cheaper in response of like, okay, I'm not opposed to the idea of tickets being cheaper depending on when you go. Like, okay, $12 or $15 for a Friday night, prime screens, everything else, but $7 or $8 for a 2 p.m. Wednesday showing of Licorice Pizza type of thing. But
Yeah.
AMC is not doing that. They're just looking for an excuse to raise ticket prices here, and they just did it recently. AMC, why do you keep shooting yourself in the foot? You're the one kid in the back of the class that's just causing everybody else so much grievance right now. Like, Regal has recovered, Cinemark's doing okay. It's just AMC that's going, hey, we done goofed a while ago. If we keep messing with it, then we'll eventually fix it, right? We're going, just stop touching it. Just stop. You keep touching it and you're making it worse. Like,
AMC, you want to make more money? Put merch stores in your theaters.
not even so much that. Just stop making stupid choices.
I mean, there's that, yeah. But like, and I saw somebody who was toting this as a good idea, and I'm kind of on your side with this. But like the perspective they came from was, hey, we could even charge more for specific seats and treat this like an actual, like a sporting event, not just a movie thing. And I was like, no, I like, unless you're going to do like actual assigned seating and actually pay your employees a reasonable amount and actually have actual ushers.
Do your theaters near you not have assigned seats?
So my point with that is not all of them do.
Really?
Yeah. The AMCs near me are not assigned seatings.
Really? Every theater near me is assigned seating, because I was going to bring that up of one of the few good things that they've learned from sporting events is assigned seatings. I don't have to wait or get to the theater 2 hours before the movie starts, sit outside the theater with my parents sitting on the floor hoping that we get good seats, because that was definitely my thing growing up. I was wanting to get good seats, so we had to, if we had a movie at 7, we'd have to be there at like 5:30 or whatever else, just to make sure if it was like opening night. I like the reserved seats ahead of time. I don't like the idea of, middle seats, extra 50 cents. I'm like, just
like, it doesn't make sense to me, because like, this isn't a theater, this isn't like a sporting event. It just like, it's
all the seats are close enough together that you're gonna get the same experience.
Yeah,
it's not courtside versus nosebleeds.
Yeah, they're trying to nickel and dime you, and I don't appreciate that. I agree with you. Like, I'd be more down with them raising prices for like the premiere movies, like the mainstream ones, if it meant I got to see, I don't know, French Dispatch for $5 on a Saturday. Like, that's fine. I'm down with that. But like, that we both, like you said, we both know that's not what's going to happen. What's going to happen is they're going to keep these movies like Licorice Pizza, like French Dispatch, or crap, even like something like The Green Knight, like some of these like movies that aren't going to be quote unquote as popular. First of all, that's very odd to kind of like go ahead and dictate what movies are going to be bigger than
Yeah,
others.
see, that's where I kind of step back my own thought of like,
yeah, I don't
who
like
are the
that.
theaters to decide, all right, this is popular, this is not. But also, like, it kind of makes it really hard to fairly assess anything box office going forward then of like, well, this had the biggest box office opening of all time. Like, well, it had the ticket prices compared to this other movie that didn't have that extra benefit. I'm happy it's just AMC doing this stupid stuff, because it almost feels like every single time it's that Harry Potter meme of why is whenever something bad happens, it's always you, AMC. Like, they're the ones that just started this whole war with streaming and theaters because they did some stupid stuff. You don't hear anything about Regal or Cinemark or Miller's Ale House.
No.
Not Miller's Ale House. That's a restaurant.
I mean, I was like, that's a restaurant.
Oh,
buddy.
Miller's Ale House showed movies. Great.
Yeah.
What's it? What am I thinking of? The Texas.
Alamo Draft
Yeah,
House?
that one. Why am I? Miller's Ale House, Alamo Draft House,
Ale House.
Miller's Roadhouse. I don't know where.
Roadhouse.
But yeah, this just raises more issues. This overcomplicates a process that doesn't really need it. Like, AMC, you've got a good thing with A-List, where you've got your $25 a month, you see basically unlimited movies. Just freaking advertise that more than when you're actually sitting down in the theater. I've never understood why theaters, whether it's Regal, Cinemark, AMC, they advertise themselves when you're already in the theater. They're just like, oh, your movie's about to start. Did you see the Coke commercial right before the movie? I'm like, dude, if I'm getting a drink, I already have it. Or they'll be like, isn't it great to see a movie at AMC? Yes, that's why I'm sitting in an AMC theater. Like, I think movie theaters just need to advertise in places besides theaters. Why do they overcomplicate it? When was the last time you saw a TV commercial, not for a specific movie, but for a theater, be like, hey guys, this is how we've improved as a theater. The magic of theaters are still a thing. Just, or there's so many people that I don't think understand or realize that there are things like AMC A-List or Regal Crown Club where you can have a subscription and see as many movies as you want because they don't properly advertise it. Just advertise it and you make up some of the lost revenue that you've been missing out on. You don't have to overcomplicate it with stupid raised ticket prices. Like,
yeah, like you said, it just like the more and more you dive, much like the Harry Potter world, the more you dive into it, the weirder and weirder stuff gets. Like, it's just, there's a lot of kind of stuff that's going to be overcomplicated for literally no reason at all, other than let's nick. Hey man, now that we thankfully have people coming back to our theaters, let's nickel and dime them.